What's up? It's CM Green, and I just want to take the time to talk about this specific individual right here, zombiehunter3990. He no longer exists on the web, or he changed his name to avoid the problematic shit that's coming his way. He goes on to be like, I'm the best player in Battlefront 2 and COD, 9 max characters on Battlefront 2. Bro, either you have no life or you banded your controllers before they patched it. Because I was reporting a lot of people, and I remember your punk ass name. I may even have a video of you spinning, homie, way back in 2017, around December. I'm pretty sure I have a video of this asshole, Zombie Hunter, spinning circles with his controller banded. If I have one video like that, it proves why he's got 9 max. That's his YouTube channel. It's also been removed or changed. Okay? He thinks I'm a tough clown. I'm supposed to be Cloud9er. Cloud9er was a fun, wacky name I threw out because I didn't know anything about streaming. And I wanted to test the internet and the community. Go back to my first video on my Dumping Ground channel, which is Waifu Kickers now, that used to be Cloud9er. Then changed to Cloud9ers, then changed to Cloud9ers 420. It's because I was trying to expose, like, toxic people in the community. And this is definitely one of them. And he hates it for it. He hates me for it, to be exact. So he says, Cloud9ers 420 thinks he's a tough clown. Well, I clown around with clowns who are down, bro. That's what I'll say, so don't frown. I might put your ass down. The thing about this individual is he has 247 people that are connected to him. Out of those 247 people, there's a lot of them that he duplicated within himself to use alternative accounts. However, the question of who zombiehunter3990 is still large at play. However, his constituents down here with the 247 have been deduced. A few of them. The last name nugen standed out like a punk-ass sore thumb. So did Mathew, so did Brian, so did Johnny, so did Johnathan. There's a lot of names from my wife's coworkers under this dude's account. I wouldn't argue that all my wife's coworkers just happen to be right fucking here. I'm sure he has other friends. I don't think 247 is, all my wife's coworkers, but it makes sense that if he built a community around talking shit on someone and trying to do A, B, and C, the best thing he could do is talk to the people he was closest to. The thing is when Shannon came up and asked my wife personal questions about the marriage, she asked questions in relation to these situations that these motherfuckers be causing right here. And we got 2 police reports, and the cops already confirmed with me and my wife here that this is harassment. So if you guys are working with my wife and harassing her, well, you know what I mean? And Zombie Hunter, bro, it's not that, like, as a gamer, I don't want to game with you. It's because you're a shitbag, and I remember the mouth you had on you. Okay? I remember who you are and the things you said. I remember you. The time you were in the party chat, and you just sat there quiet and awkward, and I asked Texas Hawk, blah, 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 and you just sat there quietly and say shit. You know what I mean? You're always spying, always doing, always trying to achieve whatever it was you were attempting to do. But, you're only hurting yourself and hurting other people, and you're hurting your coworker. The thing is, I remember a dude, I don't remember his name was Johnny or Johnathan. I remember starting with a J, I'm pretty sure. It might have been Mathew. It doesn't matter. I just remember him having a wife and like a newer born baby, and we were friends in Dragon Ball Z Legends. And then basically, like, Olive Garden's a ghetto place to fucking work in our city. There was a lot of corrupt shit going on there, bullying, all sorts of stuff. All sorts of stuff, like harassment, all sorts of crazy shit, like in Olive Garden. And I exposed some of it, and they removed me for it. They let me go. Well, they were going to fire me, and I actually quit, to be honest. They tried to get me to clock out so they could fire me, but I told that punk with the giant mole on his face, his name was Mike. He was a manager at the time. I fucking told that big moley man, he's like, make sure you clock out. I said, bitch, I know this is my last shift. I told his ass, just to fucking do it myself, because I'm not playing around. And then there's old punk ass Patty. I don't know. Patty didn't seem to really stand up as a manager. When I told her there was favoritism, she said, welcome to Olive Garden. And I was just like, that's not supposed to exist inside of business company. But whatever, fuck whatever I had to think or say about, appropriate business practices. What's important here is zombiehunter3990 has changed his name. And his 247 clowns that he has, and the ones that he operates to harass me and my family, I'm aware that a few of you work with my wife, Nugen. Don't hold me to it, but I have your name written down on a piece of paper. I believe it's Lisa. Right? Exactly. So there's a lot of names. Brian is the manager, I believe, at PF Chains, if I'm not mistaken. Don't hold me to that. It may be Olive Garden. I'm aware that these people exist as my wife's coworkers, more than 5. And the fact that I've actually narrowed this problem down just leaves the gotcha problem and the rap game problem. The rap game I cleared up a little bit on, but when it comes to the online streaming community, I absolutely am hated, and that's okay. I've been hated my whole life. So it doesn't really affect me. My mama hated me. My dad hated me. You know what I mean? I was given up as a young boy to the system. When people came to adopt me, that shit did not happen because my ass did not talk. Now I talk too much. People want me to shut up. It's just hilarious how, like, you spent your whole life being something and then you change to be a better person and then everyone wants you to be shitty again. It doesn't make sense in my mind. What's the point of learning if you're just meant to turn around and be backwards, forward, backwards? This guy is a forward, backwards asshole. And some of the people that fuck with him, you know, I'm aware that work at PF Chains with my wife. Recently, her hours got reduced to 1, and I've been thinking, I wonder if that has to do with all the drama between me, the people who are harassing us, and her company. Flat out. She's beginning 1 day a week. She works 4.4 hours in 2 weeks. What these assholes don't know is she doesn't intend to stay there, and she's not happy. You shouldn't need to work 3 jobs anyways, because that's what she's been working herself to the bone. And it's not that my ass don't work. It's just we are trying to get ahead in life, and the only way to do that is for us to work multiple jobs. Even now, when she quits PF Chains, she's already got another one lined up. She plans to quit another one because this next job she chose is going to be her career bender. And I support the fuck out of it. Fuck you, PF Chains. Fuck Zombie Hunter. Fuck nugen, and fuck all y'all. Here's another name that stands out. I want to leave it with this. My wife hits me up the other day after I let her know that I know that, like, her coworkers are to blame. And there's a woman named Kristen. 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 She's a certified babysitter, my wife tells me. She's like, if you would like to meet her, we could, you know, have her babysit or something. And I was like, look, I'm not passing my kid to someone I don't know. And I don't want to meet someone with the same name that's connected to. And I told my wife this name. And she also got irritated when I mentioned that. I wouldn't doubt that my wife's aware that these assholes do what they do. But probably doesn't want to tell me because it would probably start a disagreement. But the truth is, I don't even care. Like, she doesn't fucking play video games except 7DS. So what the hell could she understand about the stress it brings me? I know that I tell her. I know she gets irritated when I tell her about what goes on. So if she's irritated by what I have to tell her, if her coworkers are harassing me and I have to tell her, you're inadvertently causing all the stress in our marriage. Like, it's you guys that's causing the problems, not me. I'm sitting here trying to find solutions constantly and how to resolve issues. If you have a problem with me, have a conversation. If you think I'm a tough clown, come test it. I'll show you how funny I can really be, big man. When I put your ass to the ground without a sound, to the underground sound with pounds for pounds around your town, sucker. I'll take that frown, spin it upside down. Because you's a clown, don't frown. Beat your ass for free. Freely kamikaze, talking shit verbally. Zombie Hunter, piece of shit, 3990. While the O is for pussy, as that long 399 is a dick that he sucks because he's not legit. Fuck you, bitch. You're a snitch. And anything I've done is to reduce hassle from you, my punk zombie bitch. Hunt these nuts in your mouth. Legit. Just want to take this time to throw this out there. To let Zombie Hunter know I'm aware of who backs him. And my wife is pretty certain as well. Because people have said things to her that are too close to home. And she's just kind of like, she doesn't want to think that they're doing it, but it makes sense. There's also Kim. I think Kim was her name. Kim is an employee of PF Chains, and her husband, they moved from far away, and her husband's a fucking asshole. Like, he's from like Louisiana or something. He thinks he knew California. I gave that dude a $1,000 TV for free just for helping me move some shit into the apartment. I gave it. That's right. A white man gave a black man a TV. So don't ever call me racist. Don't ever try to tell me I'm this or that, because I give shit for free away to people who are in need. He didn't have it. He had one TV for his game console. I gave him like a 42 inch or a 38 for free. A Sony TV HD, flat screen, smart TV for free. Only a couple years old. And he didn't like me because of some of the shit I said. Oh, if you're wondering what this is, black and white is not a color. They're negative shades. A lot of people don't know that. So maybe he could be Kim's man. They had a baby. We could have been couples friends, but he's too fucking stupid to understand Cali life, that when he came out here, he's too blind to see what's really going on. So he probably just got caught up in the whole BLM movement and probably can't think for his own self. There's a lot of African American gentlemen that know that BLM makes sense. Like, historically, it makes perfect sense. But in the end, there's got to be more substance to it. It can't be fuck the white people, suppress them, let us get ahead, and fuck everyone else. It doesn't work that way. There's all sorts of people who were oppressed inside of America. I'm Lakota Sioux. I was oppressed. All right, there are Irishmen that were not born in America that came in boats, and they were called white N-words. This is history. You can't erase this shit. It's history. And those who understand it, it lives with their knowledge. You can look it up, what white N-word means, and it will tell you. In the time of Abraham Lincoln, the second presidency, when they abolished slavery, you know, when African Americans were like, your ass ain't, we were never free. They were never free, you know what I mean? Well, my ass was never free as an Indian man either. That's how I ended up a white mixed Spaniard Indian man. That's how that shit happened. Rape and oppression. Like, I get it. So if you're black and you're like, hey, fuck this guy because you think I'm a racist, you're wrong, bro. I'm a kind guy, but I just don't take bullshit from bullshitters. That's all. And Zombiehunter is one of the biggest bullshitters I ever met in my life. This guy. Fuck him. And in fact, I think I remember I think this is Kim's husband. I'm pretty sure. Don't hold me to that either. But I got rid of him pretty quick because we had a conversation on a mic and he was a little bitch about it. You could tell he got all sucked up politically. He's not even from California. What the fuck does he know about it out here? He was only out here not even a year when he started politicizing what he thought was right and wrong. I was like, whatever, bro. You're not even from Cali. I mean, I'm born and raised. People who are born and raised watched it unfold. And every generation forward seeing a newer version of this shit that's worse. Zombiehunter, suck my dick. And if you don't want to suck a dick, then eat some shit. Fuck how you feel. Fuck all those people that are working for you down there. Okay? I'm aware. Is all I'm going to say. And that's that. I have pictures of every person that's 247 under that account. I've cross-compared them with my wife's coworkers. It's alarming. Nugen's actually the woman's last name. It's not her first name, it's her last. But it's so unique, she probably didn't want to use her first, so it wasn't easy to find. It was actually easier to find because Nugen stands out like a sore thumb. Kristen, the certified babysitter, Johnathan, Johnny, Mathew, Brian, Alyssa. There's a lot of people. A lot that I'm aware of. And pretty soon, I'm going to sit down with Mount Niner one of her days off. I'm going to show it all to her with her, you know, with her coworkers and be like, that shit's not a coincidence, bro. I'm going to the police. And every one of you going to be tagged at your job. Have a good day. Fuck you.